Okay, so for this video, I want to talk about Bill Hicks. If you want to know, this is from the album From Tool, A in Anima. I can't really say the thing right, but this is about Bill Hicks. This is Bill Hicks. Tool knew him, they were friends with him. Let's keep that at that. But I want to mainly focus on Bill Hicks himself. Bill Hicks was a comedian, American comedian, and he was probably one of the greatest comedians of all time, for me. He's definitely he's brilliant. He was brilliant. Unfortunately, he died in 1993. From lung cancer from smoking. He was a heavy smoker, but he was one of those people that didn't care. You know, he wasn't afraid to die. He just wanted to tell his jokes and get his views on the world out. To me, the perfect thing about Bill Hicks was his comedy. It was ahead of its time. His comedy would be about what's happening in the world, and he would tell the audience and show the audience within his joke on how fucked up it is, and then he'd twist it and make it funny. And as you're laughing, somewhere in the back of your mind you go, hang on a minute, he's right. You would laugh at something so important, and then you'd realise it's so important as to why it should be changed. You go, holy shit, he's right. And you'd think about it even more. And to me, that's just some of the greatest comedy in the world, because it makes you think, makes you laugh, and you just want more. And he's definitely one of those people out there that I suggest going and YouTubing him, getting his albums, his live albums. He's even got a documentary which I can't really reach, but he's got a great documentary about his life and how he did drugs and all that, and how it opened his mind up. One of his famous ones is him and his friends were on shrooms, and he tripped out so badly that he was brought onto a spaceship by aliens and shown that life is only a dream and we are the imaginations of ourselves, which is fantastic. I mean, wow, you know how he definitely put that into a joke, into in his routines, and he'd make you laugh. One of my favorite routines was okay, after some YouTubing, I redid it, and his best bit for me, I know it's a stupid thing to say that you forgot, but you know, everyone has mind files these days anyway. It's about the ride. In this ride, you choose to go on it, you don't have to go on it. It's frills, it's chills, very brightly coloured. And there's people on that remember those who, to me, my interpretation was that those that died and those that come back and say, it's only a ride, don't be scared of death. This life that you're living now is a ride. With every ride, you get off that ride. But after that, where do you go next? You go on another ride. So to me, it's him saying, don't be scared while you're on this ride, you're safe. Don't be scared of dying. For when you get off this ride, you'll be able to choose, do you want to go on another ride? Do you want to go somewhere else? And to me, that's like saying when you die, do you want to go to another realm, another dimension? Do you want to see God? Do you want to live with God? Like, you know, do you want to go to heaven? Do you want to go to hell? Do you want to go to purgatory? To me, it's after this choice, after the choice that you've just made, which is coming to the earth, which is the choice of two people coming together, and the choice of you being born. It's after that choice, pick what you want next, and that's my favorite thing, because it makes you, because even when he says it, many people have different interpretations of it, but your interpretation goes wow, and you don't get scared as much of death or spirituality. You just go, well, that's what's next. That's the dream. That's my dream. That's your dream. It's our opinion. It's what we want. And to me, that's what makes Bill Hicks so great. Bill Hicks also made me a wide thinker. I used to have to think that I'd have to listen to everyone. I thought every opinion I was told was truth. Now, every opinion I hear, I just go, well, that's your opinion. And if I disagree, I disagree. You know? Now it's like, oh, you hate Pulp Fiction. Well, I love that film. So, yeah. Let's go get a beer. You know, he just helped change me into an opinionated person that's like, well, it's life. You just got to deal with it. You know, you got to deal with somebody getting killed. You know, it makes you think too. Like with the massacre with the kids that happened in 2012. It's like now they're trying to do something about guns. It's like, no, you should have done something about guns when the first massacre ever happened in your country. You know, why do you have to wait till kids come into it to die before you make a decision of we have to get rid of guns? No, that's stupid. And it's going to show that we don't care about adults dying, but as soon as kids come into the fray, wham, we got to stop this shit. You know, I don't really want to turn into a rant video about that sort of stuff, but, you know, that's just a small idea of my opinionated and all that stuff that I got, and how it made me think wider than, oh, we definitely should do something about guns. Like, no, America should definitely do something about guns now because they've killed all these people and all that. You know? One thing I do wish was he was alive to see Westboro Baptist Church. If Bill Hicks was still alive, oh God, it would be beautiful. But yeah, that was my opinion on Bill Hicks, and I got to say he's a fantastic comedian, up there with Richard Pryor and George Carlin, which was also another fantastic, ahead of his time, way ahead of his time as well. They both were, and yeah, and Bill Hicks, great man.